Alright, hey guys, we're back and going to be doing a revision here, rookie tournament, and going to set up with my extra mile because I kind of have to. It's an extra mile 5, which has, medium top spin, about 4 or 5 bars or so, and we're going to do very similar to what we did last time, but we're going to come off of it a little bit. We don't want to get too aggressive to where we go into the water here. So if you guys remember from my last video, I pulled back from the edge, but you do want to play this very downhill. So I'm going to keep that in mind for my play. Aside from that, I'm going to put all my top spin on because I don't have very much. But notice how I'm keeping it, at least 3 rings from the edge here. And aside from that, 3 3¼ away from the edge. Make sure that you don't add any additional power and just focus on hopefully perfect ball timing. There's not a lot of curl in my club, so if I don't have that, it's going to be a lot harder to get the ball back to the left. And here you can see that it comes up almost to the edge of the fairway almost perfectly. So hopefully we can get that to drop. The only thing that I'm a little worried about is, especially with the katana ball still on, is it might be a very tough pitch to go for here. So I do believe I have maybe a Thorn 4 on this account, which I think is still 2.2 per ring for my accuracy. And as I mentioned, with this extra mile, just make sure you're keeping it plenty short. It does launch down on a tailwind to a downhill lower fairway. You can see that it dips down as soon as it kind of goes past those trees there, and that's why everybody keeps going long into the water. It's because it dips down. So what you're going to see me try to do here, you can see I'm very much towards min, and I really don't want to hit a backspin shot here. I do have Thorn 4. I believe it's 2.2 per ring, which is going to make, if I go, I'm going to go for this dunk, which is going to make it double, which is 4.4 per ring. So this time you're going to see me dunk it, and I'm going to play it about half a ring. And you can see how much margin for error. When I play half a ring, the cup almost takes up half a ring itself. Well, there you can see my opponent forfeited anyway, so I'm not actually going to need to shoot it. But had I gone for perfect ball there with a half ring dunk and was very critical of my power, I would still easily be able to make that with a perfect ball. So that's all it would come down to. And you can see how small the target is, how it shrinks when you're in there at min club. And that's one of the, most times that I make dunks is at min distance on a club like that. Because the target, you could see the cup was almost half an entire ring, which means that the cup was almost like a yard of the 2.2 yards because the bullseye is that small, which really gives you a lot of margin of error to play with, and it would have been a very easy dunk. We would have just had to hit perfect ball, and that's it. But there you see my opponent rage quit. Happens sometimes in rookie. You just want to try to, at the very least, you can watch my other video. I believe I laid it back a little bit farther in the fairway on the first one, and you'll get to see the pitch. So good luck there, guys, and catch you guys for hole 9.